What up, Team Buckhouse? Welcome to the live stream. If you're not watching this live, you know what to do. Listen to it like a podcast, even though I have a podcast, which you should check out. It's in the description. But you can listen to this like a podcast. If you just want to hear my beautiful voice ramble about snowboarding, motivation, YouTube, all that type of stuff, then listen to this podcast and then go listen to my actual podcast with my little brother, which is really rad. Anyways, big news, big announcement. CLEW Bindings just announced the 2.0. It's not called that. I'm not allowed to say the name of it yet, but I rode them. I rode the new CLEWs. They're insane. 20% lighter, better dampening, better straps. So many more cool things about it that I can't talk about yet. Those are the butts that I got right now. And just know I rode them. The way I put it is they're more athletic bindings than the previous model. And you gotta think, like, I just rode for the last 4 years their first version of the CLEWs. This is the next version. They made adjustments, little things every single year, but this is the real deal. And I'm so excited. And I rode them for a full day in Austria. I told them I wasn't giving them back. They almost let me keep them. I don't trust your Buckhouse. I was like, you shouldn't trust me. Anyways, it's on, dude. Anyway, it's gonna be a good live stream. I'm excited. We got to talk about Snowboard Camp also. If you're not watching live, all-inclusive adult snowboard camp. People are signing up, so start. If you're on the fence, get your camp spot now. You do not want to miss out. We usually cap it at 10 people, but I used to do 2 weeks, 10 people each week, and right now we're doing 1 week, and we'll see. I'll let it know, and it's gonna but it's gonna fill up. It's filling up, which is super exciting. I went to 1 week because it was just better for the family. Me being gone for 2 weeks straight was just so hard on my wife and so hard on the kids. And the camp is, for me, camp is like the most fun, awesome thing, but it's a nonstop full day. So um, went down to the one camp, and it's been going well. More better for the family dynamic. So while my kids are still little, we're just sticking with 1 week. But this year will be different. I think we might be staying in Oregon for another month, for a whole month. What? Logan is, of course, here. What's up, Dawson? My returners, my dailies, my people. How we doing, guys? I need to blow my nose. I don't know what is going on. Do they look different? They absolutely look different. Who knows? I don't know what I'm allowed to say. They look different. They're definitely going to be like, oh, those are the new CLEWs. The crazy thing, and I know the first thing people are going to say is, can I buy your old CLEWs? First off, you're not going to fit in them. I ride small bindings. I have my whole quiver set up with CLEW bindings. I don't like. I'm going to want the new bindings, but the old bindings are still going to ride good. But like the new bindings will ride even better. Oh. What up, JB? Think Breckenridge is a good place for first mountain ever out west as an intermediate advanced boarder. Absolutely. Breckenridge is amazing. You're going to have an amazing time at Breckenridge. Breckenridge has trained for every level. Like, I would argue that Vail doesn't have terrain for every level. I think when you're an expert snowboarder, like Vail doesn't have that extreme bowl, rocky, technical terrain. Like Breck has that. So Breck is awesome. But feel free, guys, to ask me anything about skiing, snowboarding, what's on your mind. Ask about the CLEW bindings. Literally anything that you guys got going on. I'm here to support you guys on this live stream. And I went to Keystone today. It was a little bit of a pow day. Keystone closes on the 6th. So Sunday's Keystone's last day, which is super lame because obviously like the conditions are great. They used to go a little later in the year, I feel like, but they're closing early and making everyone go to Breckenridge. So how busy Keystone going to be on Saturday? It won't be that busy. Closing days aren't as rowdy as you would think. A lot of people will be going to the pond skim and standing around. Parking will be hard, for sure. Parking will be hard, but like the riding will be fine. If you haven't ever gone to, or if you haven't, you ever get the chance Check out Red Mountain in BC. I actually have heard that's a pretty red mountain. I got invited to go ride Beartooth Basin on May 25th. It's a little close to camp, but they opened May 25th, and Beartooth Basin is rad. That's not in BC. That's just Red Mountain is near. There's a Red Mountain in the United States in Montana. Is that Montana? It's not Montana. Is that Montana? Give me 2 seconds. I think it's Montana. Yeah, it's in Montana. Powderhorn closes on the 6th too. Isn't that crazy? Powderhorn's like 3,000 feet lower than Keystone. Aloha from Hawaii. It's on my bucket list. One of my dream places to snowboard is Hawaii. Have you heard of phase system bindings coming out 2026? Known brand will be carrying them. Everyone keeps bringing up these phase system bindings. I have no idea. I haven't heard of these. Are they the quick? I'm searching them. Nope. I get Nidecker Supermatics. I'm getting Hyper Light. Okay, look at them. I've never heard these phase things. No, I don't want to sign up for your email. I wanted to see what are these bindings. Well, the website's not even loading up. Riders on phase. Scott Stevens, one of my favorite professional snowboarders of all time. Jeremy Jones, Pat Fava. Those are 3 huge names in snowboarding. Stale Sandbeck. Okay, whoever started this has money, dude. They signed a lot of my favorite snowboarders. Yeah, Chris Bradshaw. Jeez, man. Where's the bindings, though? I want to see the bindings. I only see the riders. Now I see why all the core kids are like, phase bindings. I don't understand. Brand partners are Battalion. Oh, it's the that quick thing. Okay, that is that. Okay, it's just the style, but Battalion's going to have it. Rome, Jones, 32 will all have the phase style. Okay. You still got a ratchet, though. But I've seen these. I've seen Scott Steven going to town on them. All right. I missed it. What's up with the new CLEWs? CLEW announced, it wasn't an April Fool's joke. They are dropping new bindings, which are as super like fully like a full new generation. Next gen, or what do you call it? They're new bindings. So yeah, Scott Stevens is an animal. Sorry, I'm on this website and I watch Scott Stevens snowboard all day, every day. Get off that website. I'm supposed to be live. Is the Snowflex spot a good place to ski? Depends. If you like terrain park riding, and if you absolutely love skiing and you don't care what the conditions are, absolutely. I love the Snowflex thing. It's amazing. I ride about 40% of my actual ability because that stuff is so hard to ride. But if you just like doing runs, absolutely not. You'll hate it. I signed up for it. It was number 74 out of 75 participants, just in time for... I'm doing the pond skim at Powderhorn. Nice, dude. That's so rad. I've never done like a ski resort pond skim. I've done pond skimming before, but not at a ski resort, like an event one. Do you think wakeboarding tricks are similar to snowboarding tricks? Absolutely, but the opposite around. If you're a really good snowboarder, you'll be a really good wakeboarder. It'll be really easy. If you're a really good wakeboarder and you go to snowboarding, you'll have some challenges because you don't have the handle and everything like that. You're dependent on it. But as a snowboarder, wakeboarding is like a cheat code. It's so freaking easy to do stuff. But yes, wakeboarding and snowboarding translate so well together. Can I see a picture of the new CLEWs? No! What? Not yet. They gotta hype it up, man. We gotta build the hype. I'm out here building the hype. Andrew, what up, dude? Yeah, no, you're not gonna. I'm not allowed to show the CLEWs yet, but they're coming. You're gonna be able to see them soon. Yeah, it's so fun. I'm going to do a flip into the pond this year. What? You're gonna flip it? Sometimes they make the jumps like way too big. Sometimes they make them way too small. Sometimes they make it just right. The dude that did like a double backflip, I think it was either a double or a triple in Alyeska. It was like 2 years ago. Stomped it, rode away. That was wild. Alyeska goes hard though. Have you ever been to Wintergreen, Virginia? I haven't rode in anything in Virginia other than Liberty Snowflex in Lynchburg, Virginia. I'm probably going back this summer. I love going to Lynchburg. It's lit. Live stream yawns. Other than them losing my snowboard bag, which was a horrible experience last year, I love everything about that trip. It's so fun. Tom S, how we doing? How's everyone else doing? We got 23 people in here. Let me know how you guys are doing. Let me know what you want to talk about. I'm here to answer your questions. I'm here to vibe with you guys. I was getting the live streams out at 7:30, which was a lot nicer. I wake up at 3 in the morning every single day, if you guys didn't know that. So it's nice to go live at 7:30. But my kiddos were on it today. They were not making our lives easy. Did Keystone do a pond skim this year? Not yet. They're doing it on closing day. They always do. Most resorts will do their pond skim on their closing day. It's like their big hurrah. How often do you stream? Twice a week. Tuesdays and Saturdays is the goal. This Friday is my birthday. And on Saturday, I'm going out with my brothers. So I will not be going live on Saturday. Maybe I'll do a Sunday live. But any updates on Icon Resorts closing dates? No updates on Icon closing dates, Nico. But I do have an update on Snowboard Camp. We got another camper today. Boom. If you guys want to come to Snowboard Camp, there's a link right there. All-inclusive adult Snowboard Camp, June 1st through the 7th in Timberline Ski Resort in Oregon. This is the most incredible mountain in the world. It's got the most amazing views. It's so unique. You're on a legitimate volcano. Snowboarding in June. Conditions are insane. Some of the best snowboarding you actually do all year long is in Timberline. And then this is a get more confidence on your snowboard camp. Whether that's carving, ollies, 180s, 360s, you want to do your first backflip, you want to do intro to jumps, intro to boxes, whatever you want. 540s, 720s. Nico Rabushka is gonna be my camp helper, my dude. He helped me last year. I actually filled in because I got injured. And he filled in and ran the rest of the coaching for me. Absolute ripper of a snowboarder. And guess what? He started off at camp. He came to camp not knowing anything. I taught him a bunch of stuff, and then he just took what I taught him, and he just applied it and just kept ripping, getting better and better. Now he works with me, works for me occasionally, especially with camp. And he's about to get out here. We're about to make some rad content together. Last time he was out here, he had me chucking rodeo 540s. We're going to stomp that the next time he gets out here. And yeah, come ride in Oregon with me and Nico. You get your camp spot, you get your plane ticket, and we got you covered. You literally just hang out, and we're ripping. And the bonds and everything that form and are created in camp is insane. The other thing that you gotta like, the thing that speaks for itself with camp is the return campers. Like Cody went to every single one of my camps. I don't know if he's going to make it this year. I offered him a chance to go, but he's got a big boy job now and his significant other had to tore her ACL skiing this year, so he's a little wrapped up right now. But Cody came to every single one of my camps. 6 years in a row, Cody showed up for camp. Nico's on this will be his 5th camp, I'm pretty sure, which is crazy. Nico's 5th camp. Chris James's, no, it was Cody's, so it would have been Cody's 7th, yeah. Chris James's 6th camp. Nico's 5th camp. Carlos' 2nd camp. Trailer Tom's 3rd camp. It would be Adrian and Evan's 2nd camp. Raf's 5th camp if he comes. He's talking about coming. You can't even remember. Camp is the wildest thing. So people come and they want to keep coming to camp. And we have had a lot of people that done like 2 or 3 years and then they stopped coming to camp because they got the knowledge, they learned, they progressed, or their life just moved on. So I would love to have you guys at camp. I want to go to camp so much, but I work will be pissed if I take a whole week off. What does Cody do for work? Cody does he works for like a hot tub company, then he like installs a lot of the stuff. He's an engineer, so he like does a lot of things with hot tubbing and pumps and all kinds of stuff. Something like that. We more just talk about anytime I'm with Cody, we're just talking snowboarding. I get work will be mad if you take a week off of work, but guess what? You won't be mad. You'll be pumped. And I played around the idea of maybe running like a shorter camp, like a weekend camp on top of like the big week and then the short one. I don't know. Dawson, you'll have a chance for a winter camp next season because I'm working with Peak to Creek and we're talking about doing like a 4-day camp. Like show up 2 days of riding and then take off. So the camp with Peak to Creek in the middle of the winter might be a better one for you. And I think we're talking about doing it over the weekend to make it easier for people to show up and do it. So be ready for that, Dawson. That might be a better camp situation for you. Get your passport. I think they want to do Canada again. Jonathan, kind of random question, but my birthday is 1 day before yours. Oh, let's go, Logan. Not a question, kind of random, but that's not random, man. My birthday's April 4th, yours is the 3rd. I'm just happy it's not April 1st, man. I feel bad for everyone that has a birthday April 1st. Would it be in Summit County? No, Dawson. The camp would probably be in Canada, the winter one. I've not ordered the Temu snowboard yet. I think that's going to have to be a next season thing. I'm sitting on so many videos. And so I literally still have the tab open to order the Temu snowboard. It's just one of those things where it's not the right time. Like I want to do it. But it's not the right time. It's just if I posted it now, the video would absolutely tank. And that's a sad thing. I'm actually going to save all of my Austria videos for next year. So I'll get them edited in the summer. And then I'm going to have this crazy 7 videos in Austria to drop probably like early December. It'll be sick. I've never rode a cap at a snowboard, period. I did the DOA for 1 day, actually, but Cameron, what up? Let's go. April 4th. Oh, famous birthday said June 16th. My bad. Oh, yeah, famous birthdays has my birthday wrong. If you ask Alexa who Johnathan Buckhouse is, it will talk about me. But the funniest thing is it pulls up a Tom Wallish photo. Like he's a professional skier. But I could be wrong, but I'm pretty positive Alexa calls me a professional snowboarder. Go to Whitefish Mountain. Whitefish. Where's Whitefish? I'm searching it. I think that's in Montana, right? Yeah, Montana. I need to ride Montana for sure. I need a strike mobile is what I'm learning when it comes to Montana. in the West Coast. I need like a little like a rig. You take your FJ off-roading sometimes, not like crazy off-roading because it is my main vehicle. It's not like my I could roll this thing and it is what it is. So I use it to like go to Peak 10 or go on mountain trails to get to places, but I don't like off-road it as in like Moab and like, you know, the crazy off-roaders. Would I ever consider doing snowmobile content? I do snowmobile content in a way. I don't do like just like snowmobile riding because I absolutely suck at it, but I use my snowmobile to go snowboarding all the time. I'm actually going snowmobiling tomorrow. I'm taking Chris Nabel out, and he's got to try and do a figure eight on the snowmobile, and he has 3 attempts to try and get a figure eight, and he's not going to do it. It's those things are so hard to drive. I got to pull up the video. I need to send it to him and be like, this is what it needs to look like. Let's do sled laps on backcountry booter. Dude, Nico, we totally good. We're getting snow right now, Nico. Like when we did Coon Hill and Susie jumped off the cornice, which was wild. That snow was good. That was some booter snow. Also, we're so close to the green light, Nico, that we could totally go cornice hopping. I've not been to Yellowstone in months. Sorry for the yawn, guys. It's just gonna happen with it being past my bedtime. I usually go to bed at 8:30. Triple cork 1440 when? Nico, that's a question for you. When is the 1440 happening, Nico? Triple cork 1440. We are talking about Nico wants to get a double, the double backy. So Nico's coming out here to hang out with me for a month. It's going down. What do you think about Black Diamond runs with moguls? Most Black Diamond runs do have moguls. They're okay. My preferred like Black Diamond run or very hard run is like a bowl or a chute, something that's so steep that moguls don't really form. That's nice. It's nice when you're doing something hard, but the surface is smooth. Hey Tyler, we're gonna keep politics out of the chat, my dude. Just so you know. How long have I been snowboarding? I've lived up in the mountains for this is my 17th winter. I've been up here since 2010. Absolutely ripping up here. I had a sick rock drop in Erickson Bowl the other day. I landed super back seat and ate it. Do you have any tips for landing flat? Sometimes too flat is just a real thing, and you just I'm a big fan of I try to only drop rocks or drops that are good landings. Sadly, most ski resorts don't have good landings because people like to ski around the rock at the bottom so that a mogul gets formed right in the landing zone of like something as popular as Erickson Bowl. But squats, I mean, if it's a flat landing, squats are going to be what helps you. Normally when you drop a cliff, so let's say like our cliff is here, boom, we're coming down. When you're coming down, you actually want to like tilt your body like this, and you want to do tail first because then you land in the powder. So you jump off and then you tail first into the pow, leaving that nose up. This all sinks and then you catch and then you ride away. That way you don't, if you go even, you're gonna land, your nose is gonna dig in, and then you're gonna I have no plans. I mean, I'm gonna do it, but I have no plans made for snowboarding in Ohio yet. especially as everything starts to shut down. I don't think I really wanted to ride a couple more new resorts in the United States this year, but realistically, I went to 6 different ski resorts in Europe this year, which really cut into my US travels. So, and those are sponsored opportunities, free trips to Europe to go ski the world. Like I had to take every single one of those free trips, if that makes sense. But we'll do a better job getting around. Or if more free European trips are going to show up, I'm going to take those for now. I have my whole life to ride every resort in the United States. We knocked out every single resort in Colorado this year, which is really rad. Kendall, which is the last resort I needed to ride, drops tomorrow. And then on resortskimaps.com, I'll throw that in the chat for you guys. The best resort for checking out ski resorts. But I am all of Colorado will be green. What camera do I use for snowboarding? Oh, great question. The Insta360 X4, the best camera for skiing and snowboarding. You can get the invisible pole, it makes it disappear. You film yourself, it looks like a drone's following you, which is what I use the majority of the time. Super rad. You can run it in single lens mode, but let's be real. This camera has an insane battery life, insane picture. You can take photos with it. I love this camera. If you need a camera for skiing and snowboarding, this is the one to get. You can get incredible audio with it. It crushes. Insta360. And if you use my link, which is in the description, you get the free snow bundle with it, which is a little thank you to you guys for using my link. And love that sponsorship. So do it. Have you rode East Coast Canada? No, I have not. Is it good? I hear it's better, right? It's more north. Sean, dude, the season's been insane. 6 different countries. Finished every resort in Colorado. Multiple backcountry missions. My dog jumped off a cornice yesterday. Nailed it. Stomped it. We've gotten powder. We've been trucking rodeo 540s. I would say like my park riding is really well. I haven't been ripping on large jumps yet, like big rotations and things. It's gonna happen. It's coming. That time of the year is happening like right now, especially as once Nico gets here in Colorado. I'm gonna have a park buddy. The other day at Woodward Eldora, I was stomping some rad stuff, and I was like hyped. So it's been a great year. All the riding with Roman has been nuts. Like Roman's getting crazy good at snowboarding. He jumped on the snowboard addiction board all on his own, and started doing like working on his board slides. I'm like, dude, I got a best friend to shred with now. Obviously, Bristol's working on her riding as well. Yeah. What's my summer hobby? I love wakeboarding at a cable park, not a boat, at a cable park. I love to wakeboard. I love to skateboard. I love to just be in the mountains. Hanging out with my family. I work really hard in the winter. This time of the year is very hard on my family. I travel a lot. I work a lot. I'm gone a lot of the days. So once the summer hits, like I'm still grinding, I'm still working, I'm still doing stuff. But one of my favorite hobbies is like working out with my wife, eating healthy, trying to become better humans, just catching up, spending more time with my kiddos. And then I'll do other things on the side. We'd like to go in the camper. We have a 21-foot travel trailer. We'll go on the last year we went on like weekend trips, but like we're trying to get back to where we go out like a month, 2 months in the camper and just figure it out, just start ripping the country. It's so fun. So the season's coming to an end, kind of. Not here in Colorado. We had snowboarding. You legitimately could have snowboarded every single week till September 8th at ski resorts here in Colorado. How crazy is that? I'm pretty positive Copper is going to do their hike park again too, so. I went snowboarding for the first time this year, and so up on YouTube. Your videos were some of the most helpful. Made it down without falling the first time. Let's go. I love hearing that. Welcome to the sport. We're hyped you're here. Off topic, what's your opinion on bindings, boots interferencing in terms of how secure the boot sits in the chassis? I'll take the Ride A series versus C series, narrow versus wider chassis, basically. If I understand correctly, what I love is my boot so secure in my bindings. I rock the stiffest boots that I can get, and CLEW bindings, the current model, are pretty stiff. The newer model are athletic, is the way I'll put it. The newer model are sick. And that's why I love the CLEW bindings, because they're step-in bindings with straps. So you can do all the step-in stuff, but you can really crank in, and I want no play in the chassis, like in the binding. I want it to be so tight, so secure. I care more about the fitting from front to back than side to side. I have baby feet, so I always have play on side to side. But when I really crank myself down in my bindings, then I'm not moving. Oh, I've been to Minnesota. If you don't know where I've been snowboarding, you clearly haven't checked out resortskimaps.com. What are you doing? Here's the link to check out resortskimaps.com. It's a resort map of every resort in the United States, and all the green snowboards are other places that I have been to. You can click on and watch the video there. It's super incredible. Almost as incredible as today's sticker shout out. Grab an Evolution sticker, and you will get, if you live in the US, a free snowboard movie, a documentary. While supplies last, I think I have like 80 left. I don't know if that's the final inventory. I literally don't know how many of these things Tom has, but we've gone through cases of these DVDs for you guys. And so snag an Evolution sticker, whether it's a snowboarder or a ski version, or snowboarders and skiers together. I don't judge, I don't care. You'll get a free snowboard DVD if you live in the United States. If you live somewhere else in the world, don't be sad, because you will get your Evolution stickers for free shipping. Free shipping worldwide, free shipping in the United States. You just can't get the DVD if you don't live in the United States, because holy moly, it's like $80 to ship a DVD if someone doesn't live in the country. So I have the link for the movie on YouTube. I will send you, just tell me, hey, I'm in a different country, I'd love to see the movie still. I will personally send you the link to watch the movie. But snag an Evolution sticker. If you do it on stream, I get to say thank you. It's like a donation on stream. I get to say thank you. In person, kind of. Is this in person? Would you consider this in person? It's basically real time. Nico said meat chucking. Dude, Susie was meat chucking out there. My TikTok video hit non-snowboard community, which was fun. What's my current day count this season? So I stopped counting like season day counts because I just stopped doing it because I was making the YouTube videos. But then I like stopped doing the day counting on the YouTube videos, and I was like, I kept losing track of how many days I was actually getting. So if you guys come with me, it's a little dark. I have this huge calendar now, and on this big calendar, I mark all my shred days in green, and then I leave a note. I literally leave a note on every single one of my days. So this is the whole year. So I'm like tracking everything that's going on in my year. And as of, so if I add in today, it was 24, 20, 16. So yeah, 30. So since January, I've snowboarded 60 days. And then if you add today, I've snowboarded 61 days since January. And before January, I mean, I had October and November of shredding. So I'm like 100 and, if I had to guess, probably like right over 100, or like right at 100. Oh, look at this. Look at this angle. I never went live from this angle. I'm keeping it. We're going to go like this. Hey, now, don't do that. Check out this angle. Let me know what you guys think of this angle. I think I've kind of done this angle when we used to do reaction videos. Buckhouse discount for Collins for the next CLEW. Little brother gets Union Forces next year, so I'll be getting new bindings. Dougie, the new CLEWs. I'll have to let you demo the, like I did with Tristan. Dougie, I'll let you demo the larger size of CLEWs I have, and you're gonna be like, dang, these are sick. And I'm like, don't worry, the new version, the next gen that's coming out are like 50 times better than the old versions. The new ones are so good. Susie needs a Red Bull sponsorship. Definitely. Susie needs one. And I will partake in Susie's sponsorship. Big rotations are scary. I do like big rotations. Speed is scary. Getting it, once you start really chucking yourself, messing up the speed sucks. That's how I twisted my ankle. I switched from skiing to snowboarding. I skied for a year, got pretty good, but it has taken me 3 years to get good at snowboarding. It finally clicked for me. Thanks for teaching me content. Dude, I got you. Yeah, skiing is a lot easier than snowboarding. I went to Keystone today and I did my first run, Flying Dutchman, Spring Dipper, progressing quickly. Caught the snowboarding bug. Let's go, Matthew. I was at Keystone today too. I had a wild day at Keystone. I rode like I probably rode 4 hours, like half day. I went everywhere at Keystone. I filmed 5 videos today. I think I filmed 7 or 8 shorts. I was at it. I was going at it. What's the claim for the new tricks you want to learn when I'm in town? I want a 360 onto a rail. I feel like getting a 360 onto like a good tube. Obviously the Roadie 540, Nico, we gotta leave with that thing. Unless our backcountry booter's like money, I'm not chugging a double backy. But if we build the perfect double backy learner trick jump, what? Stay tucked. What else we got? Yeah, I don't know. How was your shred day with Roman on Sunday? It was awful. Roman forgot his snowsuit at the house. I forgot to check that he grabbed his snowsuit. So then I was like, whatever, he's about to outgrow it anyways. I'll buy him one at the mountain. Get to the mountain. I forgot the key to the snowboard rack. So our snowboards are locked up there. We live 35 minutes away from Keystone, and we were already going out later in the day period, just because of like the firm snow and everything like that. So we literally drove all the way to Keystone to not be able to snowboard. Little dude was heartbroken. So it was not the day that we wanted. But it was a good lesson because I told him, like, hey, man, like, this will not be the last time that you try to go snowboard and the whole day melts down. It is just a reality of what happens. So. Yeah, Nico, I just want to rip, man. You know, when we start riding together, stuff starts flowing. We start doing stuff. Especially once we ride Copper and we're riding like a good park, it's gonna be sick. I mean, Keystone was a good park too, but you know. What's my favorite Canadian resort? Well, I've only been to one. That was Revelstoke, so I'm gonna pick Revelstoke, and I'll ride more, and maybe that will change. Have I been skiing? Absolutely, I'm a great skier. I technically ski more uphill than I ski downhill. I'm a big fan of skiing uphill. AKA I split board, so I turn my snowboard into skis and I walk up hills all the time. That's what I did with Susie yesterday. And Susie showed me how much of a mountain dog she really is. No way, Dougie, let's go. 2 interviews for Tristan on Saturday. Keep the karma coming. Having him out of the house for a month was so good. I believe it, Dougie. Come on, Tristan, get a job. Dougie, thanks for that $10. Gotta get Tristan interviewing. Thoughts on Supermatic bindings? I feel like they're a little heavy. I think they're coming out with a new version that's lighter. I think they're still pretty close to rear entry bindings, where if you're facing the wrong direction, I feel like it's gonna be hard to get your foot in and out. And I feel like they might have the same issues as flows, where if you have it really tight the way you want it, getting your foot out and in is gonna be difficult. That being said, I have a pair of Supermatics. I haven't rode them, so I honestly don't know. But I do need to go out on the Supermatics and just get a feel for how they ride. How far away is Snowflex from you? I mean, I live in Colorado. Snowflex is in Virginia. So I would say pretty far away. I'm going snowboarding for 4 days after tomorrow. Should be pretty good, dude, Sean. Is the Midwest getting snow? Because Colorado's getting snow. Do my kids snowboard? Crystal, are you new to the channel? My kids rip. My son Roman's really starting to come to his own. He's hitting rails 50-50 style. He's hitting jumps. He's got his S-turns coming in pretty solid now. So he's got to get back on snow. I'm really sad he didn't get the snowboard this last weekend. He wants me, this is his idea. He wants me to call him out of school on Friday because it's my birthday and he wants to go snowboarding. He's like, Dad, for your birthday, I won't go to school. You call me out of school. We'll go snowboarding. And then after, we can go watch the Minecraft movie. How's that birthday sound? I'm like, it sounds like a rad birthday, dude. Because I guess the Minecraft movie comes out on my birthday. And so he wants to ditch school to snowboard with his dad and go watch the Minecraft movie. I'm like, dude, this sounds like a rad day. You're doing what all dudes do and you forget about the girls. What are we going to do with Mom and Bristol? Because they are going to want to spend time with me too. So I think we're going to bail on the movie. I think I will pull him out of school and take him shredding. Sean says, sounds fine to me. I do got to get another ski blade video out. The ski blade was actually a riot. Well, it helped too that I have 2 good skier buddies on ski blades as well. Does the new CLEW bindings feel premium? To be honest, the first ones are so cheap plastic feeling, you know. I don't think that the original CLEWs feel cheap and plasticky, but the new ones definitely feel different. I say the new ones feel athletic, is the way I put it. I think the other CLEW bindings feel like too advanced. Like, I don't know if advanced is the right word. Like, cheap and plastic is the last thing I would ever say about CLEW bindings. These things are German made, handmade. Like, German engineering is absolutely insane. Cheap and plastic is the last thing that I would consider with CLEWs. I almost feel like the first pair might have been over-engineered. They simplified the new pair, able to drop 20% of the weight. They increased the dampening, which is like landing and the feeling when you're riding. And the new straps are like, they got the straps so right this time. A son whose ideal birthday is time with his father is a W. I didn't even think about that, but absolutely. That's what that dude wants. I was like, for my birthday, he's like, you know what you want for your birthday? Me. Hanging out with me. And I'm like, dude, that is exactly what I want for my birthday. Especially, like, I'm a very blessed human. And, like, I don't need stuff. Like, my favorite hobby is snowboarding. And it's also my job. And I get rad sponsorships. And I get all the snowboard stuff that I want and could ever need, you know. So I don't need to, like, be gifted it for my birthday. So yes, what I want for my birthday is time with my dude, time with my girls. Have you taken new CLEWs on the mountain yet? Yep, I have. I did it in Austria. I have a whole one. I have 7 videos from Austria that are ready to be edited, but I didn't post any of that. I have shorts and all kinds of stuff, dude. The new CLEWs, baby. 20% of the weight is an insane drop. What do you recommend, or what boots do you recommend for CLEWs? Whatever ones that don't hurt your feet. Boots are a special product that, like, the boots that work for me will not work for you. I have very different feet than you do. So find boots that work great for your feet, and that's all you need. Like, yes, I can recommend like stiffer bindings, soft binding, or boots, stiffer boots, soft boots, all that type of stuff. But like at the end of the day, when you find a pair of boots that are tight, they hold you in, your feet aren't moving around inside of them, your feet don't hurt in them, get those boots and stick with those boots. I've been rocking the same boot model now for like 4 years in a row. It's like the greatest thing I've ever done. And I've been getting a new pair every year before the other boot has blown out. And now I have 3 boots in rotation. That's been a hack. Having 3 of the same exact boot to rotate. And I have like the newest pair is like my Park Day pair that I know is like the tightest and stiffest and gonna hold me in the best. And then I have like my Mountain Day boot, which is like last year's model or last year's boot. And then my 3-year-old pair of boots is like my split boarding, soggy, like buttery, like, and it's prolonging the life of my other boots, which is nice. So I'm going to get another pair next year, and I'll have 4 boots in rotation, and I don't think I have to buy boots for like 2 years. I also snowboard 6 days a week, so there's that. Hey, first long time from Texas. I visited Colorado for the first time 2 weeks ago. Went to A Basin Tuesday in Loveland. Wednesday through Thursday, it snowed, which was awesome, but surprising since it was March. Dude, it snows a lot in March. We just had snow today. Today was a powder day. It's April. We're going to get snow in June. We might get some snow in July. It snows up here. Tristan, good luck on your interviews, man. If you want, I'll prep you. I used to do interviews when I worked at Target. So come on over, Tristan. I'll give you an interview. I'll ask you all the hard questions. Interview prep. One of the best ways to get better at interviews is to, 1, give interviews. That definitely helps your interviewing. But 2, to do mock interviews. I got you, Tristan. Don't worry. Dougie, I'll make sure he gets this job. Tristan's coming over tomorrow. We're doing mock interviews. All right, Tristan, let's just do it on the live stream. Tell me about a time or a place where you went above and beyond. Give me the answer, Tristan. What you got? Time and a place where you went above and beyond. Also, Tristan, why do you want to work here? Let's start with the simplest one. Why do you want a job here? Decent beginner bindings, CLEW bindings. Just go straight for the CLEW bindings. Tristan, I know everything. Just know that. Are you getting the new Burton Custom next season or switch it up? I might not have to get the new Burton Custom because I got that new white space. I really enjoy that board. I need to narrow my stance just a little bit. I'm a little wide on that board. But at the same time, I don't want to, I haven't been riding that board, even though I really enjoy it. I haven't been riding it on days without Roman because Roman loves the fact, I mean, I love it too, but me and the little dude got the same snowboard. It's pretty freaking cool. And I don't need to go out there and just destroy the board. But it was really awesome of Whitespace to send us some decks this year. And I bet they will send us more snowboards next year. And we'll just keep the snowboard train rolling. What bindings do you recommend on a budget? I mean, if you're budget shopping, just go on Facebook Marketplace. You'll find some incredible deals. That's what I would recommend. How much snow are you supposed to get tonight? I didn't check the Snow totals have been all over the place and not very good. Cam the man. What up, dude? Hope you're doing good, Cam. Where's the photo I sent you 3 weeks ago? Entire family with the evolving stickers from Colorado Mountains. Vinya from... Where's the photo I sent you 3 weeks ago? Entire... Are you saying, like, where's the sticker shout out? I did a sticker shout out of a 4 helmet photo in a video like 4 videos ago, something like that. Sadly, I've been getting, obviously people have been sending me lots of stickers to do sticker shout outs. I've been making a lot less vlogs this year. So my sticker shout outs, if you tag me on Instagram, I reshare it on my stories. So that's one way to get shouted out. And then it's all about who was the last person I screenshotted in my phone for a vlog on the mountain. But I have a pretty cool idea for this summer because I have a lot of time in the summer and I haven't been deleting any of my footage and I still go out and film every day. So I think we're gonna make some really cool summer videos, which obviously won't do as good as posting it in the winter time. But I have I might narrate some mini edits or videos. I don't know. And I also have daily notes. I've been taking daily notes and putting it on my little calendar and stuff. I got some ideas for this summer. It's gonna be cool. I would say there's a 50-50 chance I get a job where I still live in your house. Oh no, Dougie. What are we gonna do? I read that Upper Michigan got 16 inches plus. What? To the UP, let's go. Wife is getting a new complete pack. Snowboard bindings, boots. Do you recommend a Burton step-on? How difficult are they to snap on POW days? I personally, when it comes to step-in bindings, recommend the CLEW bindings because I like the straps. Every step-in binding system will have its somewhat hiccups on POW days, but just like any binding, on a powder day, if I'm running normal bindings, I make sure I knock all the snow out of my binding and then I put my foot in and strap in. So if you have a step-in binding, whether it's the Burtons, the CLEWs, the Supermatics, you're going to bend down and you're going to knock all the snow out of your bindings, and then the step-in system should work fine. The one thing that I like about the CLEWs over the Burton step-ons, well, there's 2 things I like. I like that the CLEWs have straps, and then I like that with the CLEWs, I can rock any boot that I want. With the Burton step-ons, you are limited to whatever Burton has for step-in boots. So congrats on your wife getting a full new setup. I hope she's excited. I hope she gets a setup that not only functions well, but looks awesome, and she's stoked on it. A whole video dedicated to sticker shoutouts. That would be a wild video. Are you going to resort reviews soon for all the new resorts that you've been to? Kind of. I have some that I've ridden in the US that I haven't made resort reviews on. And then I rode 3 new ones in Colorado that I'll do resort reviews on. And yeah, I'll do the resort reviews in the summertime. That's going to be part of my summer content that you'll see. And there's still a good chunk left in April and May to ride some West Coast ski resorts that maybe I haven't hit yet. A lot of these resorts, man, just because people stop going skiing and riding, they close even though they have the snow. So it's a bummer. I wanted to go to, I was thinking Mount Bachelor would be a sick trip. You know, Tristan, Mount Bachelor is already closed or closes on the 6th or whatever. So we were like, hey, we should do this trip. They're going to be closed. Super lame. What up, Buckhouse? Thanks for all the vids. When you get a new deck, do you detune your edges or keep them as is? I keep them as is. I let the mountain do its thing. I'm not worried about catching an edge on rails or anything like that. The detuning, it's one of those things where even I got sucked into it where I was like, oh, I got to detune my edges because I'm a park rider. That is like a streets only matters in the streets, only matters if you're hitting aluminum rails type of thing. For ski resort riding, you can have super sharp edges and absolutely go rip park and hit rails and stuff. I like having sharp edges because I do a lot of carving. Getting my CLEW bindings here soon. Super excited to get them. Just started snowboarding this year. Having a blast. Let's go, Brandon. Congrats. What's my worst injury? I broke 3 bones in my hand. I super smashed my back, which just like hurt more than like what was wrong. I just still to this day get the same pain in my back. This last summer was the injury that put me out the longest. I twisted my ankle, like a severe ankle sprain, couldn't stand for like 5 days. It was brutal. And that was a long summer recovery, and it affected me earlier in the season. And now I still get some pain in my ankle, but like I rode all day today and didn't think about my ankle once. So that's a good thing. I broke my ring finger trying rodeo 540s. I got completely knocked out catching an edge on Schoolmore. It's one of my most viral videos. What else do I got? There's definitely other injuries. I've hit a rock on my left butt cheek twice. Same season. Day 1 hit it, blues my butt, made it fully purple. And then like a couple months later after my butt was healed, hit the same spot, exact same spot with a rock. Now I have a permanent lump in my butt. That sucks. My butt doesn't look as good as it used to. I do some of the exercises, Dawson, still for my ankle and all my other injuries that I've had, but I don't go to PT for my ankle anymore, no. I've been hit by my filmers twice and needed stitches, like getting ran into by my filmer and getting like my shin slit open. I had to get stitches for that. A couple shoulder injuries, nothing like collarbone, but had to like get slinged up before. Knock on wood that obviously we keep the injuries away. I'm definitely missing a good one. There's another like, I know there's another really good injury in there that I can't think of. But when you get good at park riding, you take slams. Slams are a part of the game. I rode CLEW bindings this season for 20 days. Now I can finally keep up with my daughter on skis. It's so fast and convenient. Had all the conditions and they work great. Game changer. Let's go. I think that's a great comment to end this live stream. The new CLEWs are coming. Be ready. I'm super excited about them. I hope you are too. Vlog dropping tomorrow. Kendall Mountain, the last ski resort that I need to ride to, and then I've ridden. I mean, I've already done it, but it'll be the last resort. It'll be the last video, and then I've ridden everything in Colorado, which is super rad. It was a fun mountain too. I hope to run into you, Hitch. And with all that, guys, thanks for watching. Keep evolving. I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm so tired. It's my bedtime. I'm an hour past my bedtime right now. I'm going to sleep. Probably gonna wake up at 4, not 3, since I missed an hour of sleep. Good night, guys. Peace. How do I end this? Hey.